I got music.
Oh, I've got music in my heart.
I can hear you. Hold on, let me get my headphones on.
Oh, I just fell down. Usually Buzz falls down. I fell down today. But I'm so excited because finally, after months of working on it, we have Alexa. That means, ladies and gentlemen, oh, hello. My name is John Francis Brandmeier, and I'll be your host today for this showcast. How are you? Great. Don't talk back to me. You'll be talking to nothing. But let me tell you something clearly. We are so excited here because now we have Alexa. In other words, if your smartphone can hear you, then Alexa can hear you. And then when you say to Alexa, hey, play the show, they will play it. Just like that. So let's listen to Alexa in gear. Are you ready? This is it. This is the exciting moment. Alexa is now working.
Alexa, play Brandmeier.
Here's Opie by Patrick McGuinness, featuring Drew Brandmeier on Amazon Music.
Okay, there's a couple of kinks to work out.
This is the Jonathan Brandmeier Show.
You are Mr. College Basketball, the sports' ultimate ambassador. You analyze, you're reviewing it, you're gambling on it. Why? What is the deal here? How do you analyze that?
Well, I think basically the passion, the love you see the kids playing with, you see the Davids, the Goliaths, etc.
Hold on, Dick. Want to judge somebody? Jim, go ahead. Do your Dick Vitale for Dick Vitale.
Hey, baby, how you doing? We've got the shooters, we've got the scorers, we've got the inside game, the outside game. We even got the cheerleaders. We are going to the big dance. Bring it on, bring it home, bring it on, baby.
I don't think so.
Hey, Jimmy, hang in there, baby. If I sound like that, I know I've been stealing money.
Oh, America! Are you serious?
You know, I've learned in life, never be envious of someone that someone has something because, heck, if I was, I'd be envious of guys like, I wish I had Tom Cruise's looks. I wish I had a body of Schwarzenegger. I wish I had beautiful hair, let's say, like George Clooney. But, you know, that's it. I'm giving what I am. I'm bald, I'm ugly, I got one eye. I'm very happy and I'm very blessed.
This is Johnny B.
He's a diaper dandy, my guy JB. He's an absolute superstar. He's awesome, baby, with a capital A.
Oh, thank you, Dickie Vitale. To me, can you get more excited when you got the NCAA tourney, the big bracket, fill it out? Oh, man, I love it. Let's meet some of the players that we'll be seeing over and over and over again, of course, until they're eliminated. I think that's how it works. I'm not exactly sure. How does it work, Buzz?
Well, you'll see them over and over and over again. I won't see them at all.
Yeah, because you don't like it either.
I don't care about basketball.
Hey, college basketball.
All right,
exactly.
There's Buzz back in the day. That's how he sounded back then. Okay, let's meet some of the players right now.
DeMarcus Williams, University of Georgia.
T.J. Jackson, Wayne State University.
Tavarius Smith-King, Merrimack College.
Kyle Royal, Smoochie Wallace, University of Miami.
Hold on, man. What did you say his name was? Oh, I know him. He's
Smoochie Wallace.
Smoochie Wallace, yeah.
I might start watching it if he's playing.
Smoochie Wallace is it. Let's see who else they got.
Desquarius Green Jr., University of Notre Dame.
Ibrahim Moises, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Jack Marius Tack-Theratrix, Michigan State University.
The Isaiah T. Billings Clyde, Coastal Carolina University.
Oh, I know
the
him.
Jasper Probencrux III, South Carolina State University.
Yes, I know him. He is a space eater. He's a big guy. There ain't no doubt about it. He's a Skywalker. He's a good leaper. He shoots the area code. This guy is good. I know him. That's the only guy I know so far on the teams that are playing in the NCAA in this crazy March Madness.
Leoz Maxwell Gilios, East Carolina University.
No.
Javaris and Lamar, University of Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, I like him. He's good. I love that dude. He's an MIA. He's a player who disappears once in a while, but I got to tell you right now, he is a blender, an unselfish player, a diaper dandy, sensational freshman. No question about that.
Devoyne Shower.
Nope.
University of Southern Mississippi.
Hingle McCringleberry, Penn State University.
Yes, I know him. He's a space eater. He's a big guy. Ain't no doubt about it. He's a surf and turfer. He's a superstar.
Le Carpetron Duke Marion. Florida Atlantic University.
Dinklage Morgan, University of South Florida.
Xmas Jackson Flaxen Waxen, California University of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. I think that guy is a 3D man. He drives, he draws, he dishes. Surf and turf for superstar PTP, primetime player. He's a great one. He's a diaper dandy, no doubt about it. So the only thing I care about in college basketball in March Madness is Dick Vitale.
He's a diaper dandy.
That's
My
right,
guy,
baby.
JB, he's an absolute superstar. He's awesome, baby, with a capital A.
That's it for me. He's a cream puff delight. Hey, no doubt about it. And Dick Vitale's always exciting, always exuberant, and he loves, of course, college basketball. It's just synonymous with Dick Vitale. So he had him on a show, but in the same time he was calling in, John McCain, Senator John McCain, the late Senator John McCain, was in the studio sitting here with me, and we're talking, and Dick Vitale calls in. Now, but Dickie doesn't know it's John McCain talking to him, and John McCain's the first one who starts talking. And you can literally hear Dick Vitale. He's talking to me. He's talking kind of one way, but when Dick Vitale joins John McCain, well, it's a whole different story.
Dickie.
How you doing, man? What's going on?
Why so many upsets this year as opposed to any other year, Dickie?
Well, when you talk about upsets, we certainly had the biggest shock of all was Norfolk State beating Missouri. I mean, that should have never, ever happened.
Yeah, but what about your...
You got to defend.
What about your Dukies? What about your Dukies?
But, guys, as we get now into the tournament, if you notice, it's really all about the Goliaths. You got a couple of teams there.
Hey, Dickie, you do know we are talking with Senator John McCain, correct?
No, I don't.
That's what I just said. I knew he didn't know that. So, Senator John McCain, he's been...
How you doing, Senator?
All right, Dickie, what about your Dukies, and is it going to be Kentucky?
I didn't know the senator was such a hoops fanatic.
See that?
Ah, yeah, listen.
Yeah. I know. He's calling me Dookie V. That's unbelievable.
He was dogging you.
I know.
Well, I want to tell you, Dickie, that I thank you, Dickie, for your great, colorful, and very insightful commentary. I watch you all the time.
I appreciate that, Senator. I love people like yourself who have passion and love for what they do and have a sense of pride about themselves.
That's it. There it is right there.
That's it. Our nation, people that have passion and pride and feeling. And I really, I'm honored. I'm flat out honored to be on here in Chicago with you because you've certainly, whether one is a Democrat, Republican, whatever, you have represented this station with a sense of pride.
Listen, you do a great job. We're proud of you.
You know what he said? He said that was good. He said, and this is, like I said, political, whatever, Republican, Democrat, whatever, passion for what you do.
Hey, I'll match my energy with any 21-year-old. And I learned that very simply from a mom and dad who I'd give anything to be living, who were uneducated, had a fifth-grade education, represented what the blue-collar people in this nation are about, and had such great work ethic. And he used to always tell me as a kid, have energy, have enthusiasm, be excited about life. And that's the way I've tried to live my life.
Well, and
you got me giving my best stuff right now, man. I'm so excited. I didn't know at first you came out. Oh, we have a guest on. I had no idea you had the senator.
Did you hear he was going to be at this level for Brandmeier? He would stay at this level. But when the Senator John McCain started talking, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Senator John McCain. And by the way, Dickie, I just got you invited to Senator's home, the beautiful home.
Phoenix, yeah.
Well, he's invited to my home. He's down in the beautiful Sarasota, Lakeland Ranch. Bradenton area in Florida.
We're getting you two together.
There you go.
And Senator, we got one thing you don't have. We got water, baby.
Listen, in Arizona, we have so little water, the trees chase the dogs.
In Arizona, we have such little water, the trees chase the dogs. The comedic stylings of Senator John McCain and Dickie Vitale. Dickie Vitale's talking like this. Yeah, anyway, so we got that thing. NCAA going to be in the center. Gets out. Oh, baby, I'm a diaper dandy. That is beautiful. I wonder if those two ever hooked up. I wonder if they ever did. Senator McCain, Dick Vitale. And you know what? Sometimes, Buzz Kelman, sometimes things just, I don't know what they do. The world aligns, the planets align. And on last episode, your catalytic converter talk, it was ahead of the curve because everyone, this week alone, the stories about the catalytic converters being stolen by people is beyond belief.
You're kidding.
It is I am telling you, just Google catalytic converter. You think I'm kidding? Go to the news right now.
This photo shows a man crushed underneath a Toyota Prius in an auto repair lot in Anaheim after police say he was trying to steal the car's catalytic converter overnight.
The jack that he used to lift up the vehicle failed, and the car came down on top of him, unfortunately crushing him and causing his death.
Police found his tools he had left behind under the car, which belongs to Wilma Rodriguez's building company.
It's just unfortunate that situation had to happen.
Several business owners here say this is not the first time thieves have stolen their catalytic converters, which is a costly critical emissions control device that can be sawed off from the belly of a car in minutes and contains precious metals.
In recent weeks, we've had a rash of catalytic converters stolen out of the complex here.
Sean Harp was one of the first business owners to discover the man's body and call police.
So this guy got crushed while stealing a catalytic converter. Catalytic converter thefts skyrocketed during the pandemic, Los Angeles Times.
Yeah.
In your sound that you described, I thought you might have been exaggerating. It said the sound when you started your engine, Buzz, without a catalytic converter. This guy said it sounded like there was a Harley Davidson in his back seat.
That's right. There it is. And again, the weird thing is, I mean, the noise just explodes in your car. It's like, oh my God. And you're sitting there wondering what to do. And as you sit there and wonder, it gets louder.
That's crazy.
And you keep wondering, how loud can it get? But you don't want to experiment, so you turn the car off.
Yeah, and you didn't want to drive it. If you didn't hear that episode, it's last episode, catalytic cancel culture, whatever it's called. But it's not, get this, in LA, the catalytic converters can be melted, as you found out, as we found out in the last episode, and they're highly valuable. They're precious metals worth thousands of dollars. Stolen catalytic converters have increased by 90% in 2020 due to economic distress, they say, of course. People need money. You know what? People need money. The last thing I'm thinking of is getting under someone's car and stealing a catalytic converter, because until Buzz brought it up, I didn't even know what it was.
I didn't either until it happened to me.
I
still don't really know what it is.
No, me either. I see.
There's a picture of it, though. They've got a picture on...
It's like
online.
Circular, like a tube, right?
Yeah, looks like, I don't know what it looks like.
There are people, by the way, I asked you if you could drive it, and you said the tow truck driver said you could drive it.
Yeah.
He told you you could, right?
Yeah, it's dangerous, though, because you could be asphyxiated.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so if they were driving around, though, if you do have a catalytic converter stolen and you're driving around with it, wouldn't it be just like sounding like that while you drive around?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Who would...
Well, there's no law against a noisy car, I don't
guess.
think.
Isn't there?
I don't think so.
I think there might be.
I never heard of one.
And then you said, we brought this up. I knew that once I repaired it, that the thieves would come back to take it again.
Right.
Right? Now there's a company out called Cat Clamp. Preventive products like catalytic converter cages and clamps are in high demand. This is the LA Times. So it's a cage that goes over your catalytic converter called Cat Clamp. Look it up, ladies and gentlemen. Cat Clamp. Costs about $300. But this guy put a new one in less than a month, someone tried to saw it off.
Did they?
Yeah, they got it. They took it. Enforcement, so they're saying preventive measurements are enforcement should crack down on scrap yards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, good luck.
the scrap yard wars.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go crack down on them. That's amazing. So you take them, then I take it to a scrap yard once I steal yours again, and I take it to a scrap yard, and then they give me the money. In L.A., 90% thefts skyrocketing. In Seattle, 1,000%. 1,000%.
See, I mean, there was a rash of this like 5 or 6 years ago, and I sort of thought that they'd all been stolen.
Right.
You know, we move on to something else, but no.
But yeah, here's the funniest thing. So you bring this up last week, and I thought, oh my God, Buzz, they got a catalytic converter, so this is crazy. I'll never hear about that again. But that was a crazy story. It's hilarious. And then all of a sudden, what, LA Times catalytic converter. Everyone's emailing the stories, and guys are. And then the thief who was crushed. One guy wrote in an email. Hold on, Robert Maya. Thank you for this. He wrote, "Looks like Buzz got even with the thief." The guy who got crushed under a car.
Peculiar was that his shoes were off, It led me to believe that somebody was there assisting him and tried to pull him out, maybe.
And why a Toyota Prius? Because these converters fetch a higher price because the gas engines don't run as much, meaning more of those precious metals are still there.
It's a crime that we've seen in Southern California occurring for quite a while, but right now it does seem to be reaching somewhat more of a fevered pitch.
That's what I'm wondering. So that guy was underneath the Prius, and somebody with his socks off, like the Wicked Witch of the West, and his feet rolled up underneath the Prius. So he's stealing it, and a guy's trying to, and the car falls on him.
And you don't do it alone. There's always somebody with you.
But I guess I'm trying to get into the how does it just become the thing? And they blame it on the economy. They blame it on the 2020. They blame it on people being out of work. But the last thing I would think, well, once again, I don't know anything about cars. So,
and it only takes literally 2 minutes. That's the time it takes to steal your, $1,000, whatever it is.
Who told you that?
It's I've been reading about it. Right. I'm saying you told me to go look. I did.
You're reading about it. Oh, it's fantastic. It depends on what kind of car you have, but the cars that I have, I'm a car collector, but I don't know anything about them. I have other people working. I have the Yugo GV. I got the AMC Pacer. I got a Chevy Vega. I got my Primo car. The first car I ever owned was the Renault Le Car. Suzuki Samurai and AMC Gremlin, and I got a Geometra convertible, and of course the DeLorean. I'm sorry, these cars I just listed were under the words piece of shit cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, here we go.
Piece of shit car. I got a piece of shit car. That fucking pile of shit never gets me very far. My car's a big piece of shit, 'cause these shocks are fucking shot. Well, my seatbelt's fucking broken, I got to tie it in a knot. It's a piece of shit. I can't see through the windshield,
It's a piece of shit car.
A big fucking crack. And the interior smells real bad, 'cause my friend puked in the back. It's a piece of shit. Piece of shit.
AMC Gremlin.
Piece of shit car. You got a piece of shit car.
Renault.
Royal dick.
Renault Le Car.
100% crack.
Chevrolet Vega.
Fuck you, car.
Okay.
Hey, this is Adam Sandler, hanging out with Johnny B. He's a good man. If you're a good man, you can hang out with Johnny B too.
Oh, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do to get stuck with you? You're too wide for drive-through, and you smell like tissue, but I'm too broke to buy something new. Oh, fuck me.
Adam Sandler. Speaking of Adam Sandler, what do you think when you think of complaints, people calling in and complaining? A lot of people were complaining about Piers Morgan, the most complaints ever listed by the UK Good Morning America show ever for Piers Morgan's rants about Oprah's interview with Harry and Meghan, whatever their names are, Markle.
I sort of agreed with them.
You did agree with them.
I did.
Right?
Yeah.
So he was bitching about it, that rant, and they complain. More people complain about it than anyone else.
I'm angry to the point of bawling over. This is a 2-hour trash-a-thon of our royal family, of the monarchy, of everything the Queen has worked so hard for, and it's all been done as Prince Philip lies in hospital. Mm-hmm. They trash everybody.
All right. So anyway, Piers Morgan's Meghan Markle rant has the highest number of complaints in UK television history. So that's the most complaints in the UK. So back to Adam Sandler. What is the most complaints ever registered on Saturday Night Live for a bit they did on Saturday Night Live involved Adam Sandler? It's something that would have caused people to say, wait a minute.
And I stopped watching Saturday Night Live, so, I'm not the guy to go to.
All right. Well, I'll tell you. Well, no. Adam Sandler will tell you. Hold on.
The most complaints
ever received.
Yes, Saturday Night
Didn't you
Live
get the same
too.
thing?
More than Sinead ripping the picture up.
Wait a minute. There was more complaints to NBC for this Canteen Boy?
Yeah, that's what I'm told.
Yeah.
That's what I'm told, yeah. No, because they thought the Canteen Boy was a kid. The Canteen Boy's, at the time was 28.
Well, he was you.
He was me.
Sure, you didn't say he was a young boy.
A consenting adult.
Yeah.
He wanted, like anybody on the planet, they want to kiss Alec Baldwin.
Sure.
He's got a sexy voice and he's got nice eyes.
Yes.
So, Canteen Boy is just one of many.
Adam Sandler and
I do remember Canteen Boy.
Adam Sandler and Alec Baldwin.
And watching it thinking, my God, can they get away with this? Can they say all these things?
The most complaints ever, even as you heard Adam Sandler tell us right there, even more than Sinead O'Connor ripping up the Pope's picture. Yeah. Even more. Let's just give it a listen and see if it was all that bad. But I guess, remember.
Because it's a kid. They think it's a kid. A canteen boy. Canteen guy, maybe, but that's not funny. Canteen boy.
The canteen boy. And you see that pitch meeting at SNL? I don't know about this. It's a Boy Scout. He's with Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin's hitting up on him. Well, wait, let's give it a listen. Hold on.
Canteen boy, would you rub some bug repellent on my chest?
I remember Alec Baldwin's got this big hairy chest. He's got that Boy Scout uniform on. He's the Boy Scout leader. Adam Sandler's the innocent boy.
Canteen boy.
It's February, Mr. Armstrong. I think all the bugs went down south to hibernate. I'll be honest with you.
Humor me, Canteen boy. I have to apologize for my hairy chest. It can be a little scratchy.
Yeah. My mom might like it, Dad. She's a big Tom Selleck fan.
You're very funny, Canteen boy. Make me laugh some more.
Actually, I left my joke book over in the tent. How about I go get it?
That's okay, Canteen boy. Let's just lie here. Look at the stars.
Okay.
Alec Baldwin does 50% of this bit.
That's right.
He's right there.
Adam Sandler playing a very innocent Boy Scout with the hairy chest leader. Maybe it got worse. That was...
And also, there's the background of the Boy Scouts. They do have a history of problems with some scout leaders. As did I as a young boy. Not a canteen boy. No, not a canteen boy.
Okay, what do you want to tell us? If you want to get it off your chest, now's the time.
No, I'm not going to do it because, I went to Boy Scout camp in the summer, 12, 13 years old. And there's a lot of weird. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to get details here.
Okay, so you were. Can I?
A lot of guys claimed that one of the scout leaders, was getting touchy and feely, and it was just a theme at Boy Scout camp. Of course, now that'll get you 5 years in jail.
That's right. But not then. Back when the Boy Scouts was the Boy Scouts.
It was free and easy.
Oh, wow.
Men bonding with men.
Oh, my God. I would think this show would cause more complaints than the canteen. Wait a minute. Was there any other canteen boy that maybe was worse than that one? Alec Baldwin and Adam Sandler. The most complaints ever received on Saturday Night Live from a bit done on that show.
Here's to the great outdoors. Oh, whoops. Was that your sleeping bag? You'd better share mine. It's extra large.
Sure, why not? Till mine dries off. It won't take long. It's made of Gore-Tex.
So Piers Morgan has the most complaints of any show in the history of UK television for his Meghan Markle rant. And Adam Sandler continues to hold the most complaints, along with Alec Baldwin, for the most complaints ever registered on SNL.
I mean, there's nothing really solid that's wrong with it. It just has the creepiest feel you can possibly imagine. And Alec Baldwin is definitely trying to seduce Canteen Boy.
Here's to the great outdoors. Oh, Whoops. Was that your sleeping bag?
Oh, man.
The Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast.
The shit show!
This is the new Not Normal.
I was trying to remember when we took breaks, like at like in radio. You take a break and it would be like 10 minutes. I remember I could walk around. I could get the next segment ready. I'm trying to figure out how many minutes you think that was. What do you think that was? Like, Buzz, you remember you had a rhythm, you had a feel. It was like you'd say, "We'll be right back."
Right.
And then you'd go, "Oh yeah." I never even looked at a clock. I could just feel it. It was like I have enough time to walk, pee, reset, see what I want to do next. So I was trying to,
and then you're on the air.
Yeah, then you go, but somebody always tells you, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 1 minute. I miss those days. People telling me things,
telling you what to do.
1 minute. Yeah, I miss people telling me what to do. All right, so you came out of that. Hit this. Go.
This is the new Not Normal.
I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world.
And of course, I'm still afraid of Americans. I'm not. This is not a joke. I am telling you, I'm thinking about not watching the news anymore. It's getting tiring. Why are we all fighting out there?
The search is on for a man who police say wiped feces on the wall and sign of two businesses. Radnor Township detectives are hoping that you can identify the man in this surveillance video. Detectives say that he committed the indecent acts on Friday afternoon after he was told that he could not use the store computer in one store for personal use.
Right, so here's what you do when this guy, he said, "Hey, can I use the computer?" And they said, "No, you can't use the computer." So he takes the crap and wipes it on the wall. How do you even come up with that theory?
There's video.
What a move.
I remember last year there was a video of some woman who did that in a store because they refused to serve. And she just dropped her dress, took a dump, picked it up, and threw it at somebody.
I'm afraid of Americans.
Yeah. And I don't even know. First, I'm more actually impressed by the fact they can command to drop a log. They can drop a log on cue. That's interesting.
They seem to know what they're holding too.
Yeah. They come in loaded. They come in. They got what was that? You got turtle touching cotton.
Right. Turtle touching cotton.
He had horses at the starting gate. He had to go throw a knuckler. He had a round in the chamber, had to bake a brownie, had to drop an anchor. Welcome to the return of Turd Talk.
Was Turd Talk a reoccurring thing?
Yes. I believe. I don't even know how it came out, but I know that we were number one at number two.
Yeah, right.
There's no doubt about that.
I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world.
I'm afraid of Americans, people going into stores and crapping on the walls. I'm afraid of Americans who shoot a BB gun into a KFC employee because, their chicken wasn't ready and they didn't get what they wanted. Fast food workers are getting abused in these places. This lady in L.A., Laura Amaro, said she was shot in the chest with a BB gun. She's working in the KFC at the drive-thru, and her manager said, "Just get back into work. It's only a bruise." And she gave her an alcohol and a Band-Aid. Really? So she gets shot. The guy who didn't have his order ready on time took a BB gun and shot it into her chest.
And do they have that guy?
No, he took off.
That seems like you could make a huge charge against him.
Yeah.
I mean, you theoretically attempted murder. It's a gun. It's a BB. You shot it. It could have killed her.
This is what that lady was saying. The girl who got shot, the KFC worker, said, "What if it was a real gun? I'd already be dead." Oh,
it was a real gun, though.
Yeah, it was a BB gun.
Yeah, but still, if a BB hits you in the right place at the right time, it'll kill you.
Can I get my chicken? This lady now has filed complaints, and all the other fast food workers are coming out of the woodwork, said during her 6 months at KFC was cursed at by customers who were angry about having to wear a mask. That's where most of the anger is coming in. The anti-vaccine, the anti-mask, the mask, the pro-mask, that's where that comes in. You tell them, put on your mask, she says, and they get upset. The guy will say, she says, oh, I don't have COVID. And then when you say, I'm sorry, but you can't come into KFC here if you don't have a mask, then they go crazy. One customer threw a drink in my face, and because I ran out of chicken breasts.
Well, there's a lesson there.
Never run out of chicken breast. She said she and a coworker had to stop an angry customer. He came in with a baseball bat because his order took too long. Why is everybody so angry?
Well, a lot of it is the pandemic.
Well, wait. Yes, I agree. There's no question. People are pent up. They're going crazy. She said, when I was hired here, the manager told me, quote, to work here at KFC, you have to have a lot of courage because the customers will throw drinks at you and curse at you. What the hell are we talking about? What are we saying? Employees at Chains Now are gathering together and releasing these complaints. McDonald's, Chili's, and Waffle House. In the 30-plus years of studying retail and crisis situations, we have never seen a situation of customers being so rude to hourly paid workers. Wow. Hey, let me tell you something about, of all the three mentioned that are the top three where the complaints come in, because that's where people go. Have you ever gone into a Waffle House? I went to a Waffle House in Tampa, Florida with my brother-in-law and my sister's, when young Patrick was born. My sister's, my nephew. And we went and we were out drinking, of course, and it was like 2 a.m. went in. It's the only place I have ever been where the hostess is a Tampa sheriff.
Nice.
It's so bad. Pat goes, you sure you want? It's bad in there. So now, can you imagine now? And it's Gavigan, what is it again? It's like
it's definitely a dangerous feel to them. You know, even the Waffle House sign looks like a ransom note. There's always a letter out. Occasionally it'll be the W, so it'll read Awful House.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go at 2 a.m. That's when everyone goes. Their slogan should be, it's 2 a.m., still time to make one more bad decision. You go in there, everyone's drunk. You know everyone's drunk in Waffle House because they have pictures of the food on the menu. How drunk do you have to be to not remember what a waffle looks like?
That's right. That's right. All right, so the KFC lady, she's going to sue KFC, trying to get some money out of them. You know what I would say? What I would sue KFC for? Just the secrets of their chicken. What is the secret? Colonel, tell us what is the secret to your chicken. Just tell us that, and you can go away. You can shoot me with a BB gun right in the eye.
Hey, come closer. Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
Kentucky Fried Chicken is hand-breaded and prepared in-store by real cooks every single day. You want to know 11 more secrets?
Yes.
How about my secret blend of 11 herbs and spices? It's been locked in a Kentucky vault for decades, but now I'm ready to tell the world about it.
Do it!
The first delicious ingredient is flour.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. What happened?
Hello, America. This is Jim Gaffigan, and you are listening to my father, Jonathan Brandmeier.
Disneyland and Disney California Adventure will officially reopen April 30th with limited capacity.
Yeah,
but
that sounds
all
great.
Local theme parks get ready to reopen.
That sounds so great. They're going to open roller coasters in LA. Man, what could be better than that?
Here's a reminder. People will not be able to scream while riding roller coasters.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me see if I got that clear. Hold on. Maybe there was a mistake there. I was still thinking about the Colonel.
Disney announced Disneyland and Disney California Adventure will officially reopen April 30th with limited capacity. But as all local theme parks get ready to reopen, here's a reminder. People will not be able to scream while riding roller coasters.
Oh.
That's going to be tricky. Governor Gavin Newsom's blueprint for a safer economy calls for California businesses to limit shouting, which can increase the spread of COVID-19.
No screaming. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Yes.
I thought it was a joke until,
it's not a joke. No screaming, no shouting, no nothing.
No throwing up.
You're up in a roller coaster. You got your hand over your mouth. You're screaming. Instead of screaming, what are you doing? Even if you're hanging upside down, the roller coaster stops in midair and you're upside down. You better not scream.
Man, we was up there. We was just going up to the top because it only goes upside down one time. And when we got up to the top, it just stopped. And we was like, what's going on here, because I rode a few more times today. And that thing stopped, and we was up there for about 35 minutes, just hanging upside down. It was crazy. My heart's still pounding.
Yeah, right. All right.
The Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. This is the new Not Normal.
I'm afraid of Americans.
And one more thing. Okay, and I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen of the world, I am never going to read another one of these stories or bring this to your attention. Another father-to-be was killed at a gender reveal party. Explosion claimed the life of another man. They're trying to, where they have a device, they set it up, and it blows up, and it either comes out with blue smoke or pink smoke, and then it will indicate the biological sex of his new child. Now, we have reported, I don't know how many deaths here from the gender reveal party, and we've said very, very clearly, Stupid! Don't do it! Don't do it.
You'd think if one parent heard about another parent dying in one of these things, they wouldn't do it.
You would think, Buzz.
And that story was all over the place. Everybody heard that story. It was at TV and
couldn't miss it. I like how you always say the TV. Well, it was on the TV.
Well,
yeah. All right. I saw it on the TV, and they were talking about these gender reveal parties where you would explode things, and either the blue smoke or the pink smoke would come out, and it revealed the sex of a child. I saw it on TV, and I couldn't believe it. There have been more deaths from gender reveal parties in 2021 already. 2021 than from shark attacks. Wow.
Okay.
And then the tweets come after every story. Now everybody gets to chime in on every story now. I will never in a million years understand how America has a gender reveal death toll now. It's right. It's ridiculous. The practice itself is garnering increasing pushback as archaic, tacky, and inaccurate.
Oops. So the last guy that died, the most recent death,
Yep.
Did they give did they reveal the gender?
It was detonated prematurely. And
it must have come up blue or pink. Or maybe a mix.
It didn't work. It detonated and blew him up. The shrapnel got in his head and blew him up. So I don't know what kind of powder was in, but by the way, if your husband's dead and gets killed from it, do you want to really know? I'm sorry. Yeah, I know he's dead, but was it a boy or was it a girl?
I'm afraid of America.
What was it again? I know he's laying there with no head, but I'm just wondering, was he a boy? Oh my goodness, it's a girl. That's great. Oh my God, congratulations.
I'm afraid of Americans.
Get Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast merch at BrandmeierShow.com. Collectible Johnny B CDs.
Johnny and the Lisa suit.
Coffee mugs.
It says shit show on it.
Yeah.
If you look hard enough.
T-shirts.
The T-shirt I liked.
Face masks.
The mask is the only mask I've tried on that actually will stay on my face. It's a little weird because, you're on it.
You know what looks really weird? On me, it's my eyes under my eyes.
Under your eyes.
Look like I have 4 eyes when I'm wearing the Brandmeier Shit Show, a protective COVID mask.
Get yours now before it's all gone.
BrandmeierShow.com. Just go to that website and then hit merch.
At BrandmeierShow.com.
Jonathan Brandmeier.
The Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. Woo! Send Johnny B your wacky songs, jokes, and other funny shit to BrandmeierShow@gmail.com.
All right. Johnny, from Michael Dahlberg, BrandmeierShow@gmail.com. When will we be able to listen by yelling to Alexa? I've I've gotten it to work a couple times. Then she gets fucking stupid and gives me other podcasts. Please help. If people only knew. You know, I used to have people to do things. I have spent 5 weeks dealing with Alexa, our streaming service, a development, and they would say, well, you have to shorten your intro. Oh, I can't just have Alexa say, hey, Brandmeier. Hey, can't you have Alexa just say, play the Jonathan Brandmeier show? No, that's too long. Johnny, we recommend you have a different ending, a closing. They test it. It's unbelievable. Didn't you think in your brain, didn't you think that Alexa was just like Siri?
Yeah.
You just start talking, and then next thing you know, she does something. I didn't think you had to program it.
Alexa, we have Alexa in the house. Piper does Alexa.
Can you try it right now?
No,
No, you don't know how to do it or what?
No, I can't do it. I can't.
Okay. Because it seems like it would be simple. But as we heard, it's this is my brother-in-law, Patrick. The guy I was talking about took me to the Waffle House. This is my brother-in-law. I said, he's the only one I know that has Alexa. Now, I know you do. So I'm bugging you. But I said, can you do me a favor? Can you test it and record it so I can hear it?
Alexa, play Brandmeier.
Here's Opie by Patrick McGuinness, featuring Drew Brandmeier on Amazon Music.
See what I mean?
Yep.
Here's Opie from Patrick McGuinness, featuring Drew Brandmeier. Who the hell's Drew Brandmeier?
You ought to find out.
Right. Right now, people hey, play that. And then here's what he got at the end. He did get something towards the end, them to say he tried it a different way. So to answer your question there, buddy, and by the way, Michael Dahlberg, you're not the only. I get so many people saying, why can't we just tell Alexa to play your podcast? Okay, listen to it, what he did. This is the second test, but you'll hear the little bit of the first one first.
Alexa, play Brandmeier.
Here's Opie by Patrick McGuinness, featuring Drew Brandmeier on Amazon Music.
Okay, now he says something. Now listen to what he says, because this could be the key to what we have to say if you have Alexa. Oh, by the way, we're listening to Opie from Drew Brandmeier right now. That's what that was.
Alexa, off.
He turns it off.
Alexa, play Jonathan Brandmeier show.
Getting the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast from Apple Podcasts. Playing the latest episode, episode 41, Catalytic Cancel Culture.
This music is lulling me into a coma.
That it is. I don't know why I'm fast. It's like we've been on the radio our whole lives and TV and whatever. I got more excited by hearing Alexa say my name than anything I've heard. I swear, I think I got a chubby.
How would you be able to tell if that little thing made a move?
I heard that coming.
Thank you. But when she said my name, when Alexa says your name, as Steve Martin said in The Jerk, that's the kind of spontaneous publicity that makes people. When he got the phone book here. The phone, right? And why is it? This one says from Dave Kalin. Dave, Johnny, why do Wisconsinites do this subject line? Why is that whenever you call somewhere in Wisconsin, the person always sounds shocked and somewhat annoyed that you don't already know the answer to the question you're asking? For example, what time do you open? Oh, yay. Okay. I don't know how to answer that, but he said, I figured you as a native of Wisconsin might have a little insight on this phenomena. I don't know if it's a phenomena, but let me ask Siri while we're talking about her. Siri, why is it that whenever you call somewhere in Wisconsin, I ask a simple question, they can't answer it?
Okay, I found this on the web for why can't you answer a simple question when you call them in Wisconsin, and they always ask, hey, why is it that whenever you call someone Wisconsin and ask a simple question you can't give you a simple answer, that when you call someone Wisconsin you ask question the person always sounds shot or someone annoyed that you don't already know the answer?
Never mind.
Jeez.
The problem with that is I'm using the Australian Siri, and I should be using, as always, the Midwest Siri. That's how you get that answer.
Does Siri have trouble understanding your Midwest accent? There's a solution. It's called Midwest Siri, better known as Cheryl. Cheryl Lazinski.
Oh, did you need me, dear?
Hey, Cheryl.
Oh, hi, hon. How are your folks doing? Tell them I says hi, won't ya?
Simply download the new iOS update and let Cheryl do the rest. Cheryl, what are the chances the Bears beat the Packers this year?
Good one, sweetie. That's a knee slapper.
That's right. Midwest Siri. That's the one I should be hooking up. I don't know why they don't answer your questions. Alexa, see here. Hold on a minute. Catalytic clone. Hey, Johnny, I rented a moving truck last November to move a piano. I'm keeping up with my sister and when they moved to Tennessee. By the way, I was listening to the shit show during my trip all the way to Tennessee, made for an entertaining drive. On the way back to celebrate my birthday with some friends, parked my truck in a hotel parking lot, loaded my things into the moving truck, and the next day turned the key. And the loudest sound came out of that car. Another catalytic converter stolen story. The loudest sound comes out, I get out, I start looking around the truck, and sure enough, the catalytic converter is gone. Some a-hole sawed it right off the effing exhaust.
Right. At least he knew what it looked like.
Because he was listening to the catalytic converter episode. He gets in there in the morning, and the converter's gone. When he starts the car, he hears the sound. He knows what the sound is. When I heard buzz in that experience, that was it. That's nuts. She loves me. Email brandmeiershow@gmail.com. Hello, back in 1985, my mom sent Johnny a letter about yearning to get her life back after having her 6th child.
Oh, you're never getting that life back.
That's what my mom had. Yep. 6 kids.
Well, she was a saint of some sort.
That's right. No doubt about that, Buzz. She felt, my mom, this guy's writing on, this Jim guy's writing, she felt like the fun part of her life had left her, and she wanted it back. So Johnny called her in February of 1986 and had her stand in the middle of 79th and Pulaski Avenue singing Barbra Streisand songs.
That'll change you.
It was an epic day on the South Side for all. She was then invited to perform at Johnny's St. Patrick Day show at the Thompson Center, the State of Illinois Center. My letter is twofold. Johnny and Buzz, do you remember the stunt? And is there any chance of a reunion of sorts between my mom, even if it's on the phone to reminisce? She'll be 70. She'd be thrilled to rehash this event.
See if she got her life back.
Let's give her a call. Yes, hello, how are you today? I was wondering if you were interested in insurance.
Are you kidding me?
How's it going, baby? Don't.
I'm about to hang up right now.
No, don't hang up. Don't call us, we'll call you. Joanne, this is Joanne Davey, right?
That's right, it is.
Yeah, and I got a note from your...
38 years later.
Yeah, I got your son sent me a note. He said you're 70 years old, and wanted to know if I remembered you when you sang Barbra Streisand songs on the corner of 79th and Pulaski Avenue, and the entire place went crazy, and then we invited you to the State of Illinois building. Obviously, you remember that, right?
Obviously, I remember that. Which son? Tell me which one.
Jim.
Got to be Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah, I knew it was Jimmy.
Jim Davey.
Yeah.
And he wanted to know if we remember this stunt, and we do.
Instant flashback.
This lady wrote me a letter, said she has 4 kids. She's 34 years old. She wanted to go out of her mind on the corner of 76th and Pulaski.
And she did.
Yeah. This lady went out and sang Barbra Streisand songs in the middle of the street. She caused a traffic jam. Would you welcome Joanne Davis? Joanne Davis! Joanne Davey. Are you ready to sing? Go ahead.
Oh, my man, I love him so.
Right in
He'll
there.
never know
when he takes me in his arms. The world is bright. All right. Oh, my life is just despair, but I don't care. For I know when I come back, I lost the words. My knees one day. For whatever my man is, I'm his forever. My man, I love him so. He'll never know when life takes me in his arms. The world is bright.
Now, come on, you're pulling my leg.
No, we're not. No, we're not pulling your leg.
Her kids are here.
Yeah.
They're not even embarrassed. It's amazing.
Are you one of her kids? How many kids did you bring with you?
With me? 12.
12 kids with you?
With me, yes.
Well, now, don't you have a job, a regular job?
Sure, but he gave me the day off because I'm going to be a star.
Yes, she is a star, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Anyway, Joanne Davies, thank you for being here. Yeah. All right. You can step down over that way.
Do you remember that?
I'll never forget it. But I sounded so young. My voice isn't that good anymore.
I got to be honest with you. You sound just the same to me. You sound fantastic. And happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. How about happy anniversary?
What? Anniversary of what?
I'll be married 50 years.
Ooh, happy anniversary.
Yeah. Yep. 50 years and 18, 19, 20 grandchildren?
Look,
I went from 6 to 20.
You have 20 grandchildren?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes. Congratulations to you. Listen, God bless you. Happy anniversary, happy birthday. And it sounds to me like you have a hell of a nice family, Joanne, and I'm happy to talk to you.
Thanks for calling. I thought for sure this was a joke, but thanks. Good hearing from you. I thought you forgot all about me.
You got it, Joanne. We'll never forget you. God bless you.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Don't call us.
All right.
Don't call us.
There you go.
This is Jonathan Brandmeier.
The doctor is in, Dr. Ruth.
Boredom in the bedroom is the worst. Johnny and Buzz.
That's right.
From now on,
your
message all over Chicago.
No more boring sex.
Right.
I'm going to tell you right now. Dr. Ruth, this is the sound of my wife and I making the love. What do you think? Does this sound good?
Wonderful. Close the door.
She goes, close the door. Yeah. Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth. We loved her. Dr. Ruth, what do you think about, Ashley Madison?
I am so sad about this topic. How stupid can people be? I'm not saying that no cheating ever occurs, but how stupid can people be to use the internet to give their names? I say if they have a good relationship, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Don't confess. You might confess in church, you might confess to a religious leader or to a therapist, but keep your mouth shut. And certainly don't do it on the internet. When that part of the male anatomy is aroused, the brain flies out of their head.
I believe the proper term is eating is not cheating.
That's not we have not proved that. Ashley Madison's married dating site is where married people have sex together. Okay?
With different people?
With different people who are married. It has grown to 70 million users in 2020 because of the pandemic. Life is short, have an affair, that's their tagline, and the creator of that is Noel Bitterman. He's the CEO, he's the boss. Here's what he says.
If you're in a marriage and you're not getting what you want in the bedroom and you love your children and you cherish your partner and your extended family, your economics, you're not going to just walk away from all that. You're just not. And so you're going to look to pursue something, on the side before you do that. Most people aren't going to torpedo all of that, and that's where Ashley Madison comes in. I've got it so that you can not just delete your account when you're finished, but go back in and take back every single message you ever sent to anybody as if you never existed. You're like a ghost on our service.
Remember, they were hacked in 2015, and a lot of information got out. Life short, have an affair, so they raised because of the pandemic. That doesn't make sense when you think about it.
Why?
Because in the pandemic, no one was going out. no one was having sex.
Well, that's not true, though. I mean, they shouldn't have been going out, and they shouldn't have been having sex, but I'm sure they were.
Okay.
I mean, you can only stay locked up with somebody that you don't want to be with for so long.
And then you got to go out, go to Ashley Madison.
And get laid.
Right, there you go.
Your cheating sight never said beware. It just said life's short. Have an affair. Bored with your wife and your sister too. Well, your cheating side will tell on you.
I just want to make the love. 'Cause I tried those other websites where, you know, you go and you set up a date and you go through the motions and then, you know, there's no payoff. You know, like I said, no preambles. You talk, if there's a connection, you know what you're there for. You just don't, you know, beat around the bush. I just want to make the love. 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 The only thing I'm going in there for is just to get some action.
Wacky's pee-pee.
His head looks like my crotch.
You're listening to Johnny B.
A man with no destination?
Leave Johnny B a voicemail at 833-LOON line.
I took the phone off the hook because you talk too much.
For entertaining, not complaining.
Hey, who's ready to have some fun?
Yeah. All right now.
Hey, Johnny, I just got to tell you, I woke up this morning to a blowjob. I tell you what, that's the last time I fall asleep on the bus with my mouth open.
Nice. There you go. Staying within the theme. Thank you. Voicemail. You people never cease to crack me up. There ain't no doubt about it. Buzz moved out of his house, his place, his apartment, his abode, and he called it a shithole. And apparently that's still a topic.
Shit box.
You know,
a shit box.
You know, I'm just listening to 41, Johnny, and now that Buzz is out on his own, I think he needs to invite every one of those people that he lives with. You know, 3, 4 at a time, have dinner for everybody who lives in that shithole.
He said shithole.
That he called it. Come on, Buzz. Click.
So what is he saying there? The caller there is saying he wants you to have a party and invite people to your new home.
Right. That's ridiculous.
And as my dad would say, when I asked him, when are we going fishing? He said the 12th.
I'll never.
That's right.
Hey, Johnny, when are we going fishing?
Let's see. What's this? 833-LOON line. Voicemail.
Hey, Johnny, what's the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish funeral? One less drunk.
Yeah. Good. Good jokes.
Hey, Johnny, this is the Batavia Bulldog. A couple of things about your cancel culture segment.
Well, let me just say this, though. I do enjoy when they give themselves names. Be like, hey, we haven't heard from the Batavia Bulldog in a while, whoever that is. See, he's branding himself. Good work.
Hey, Johnny, this is the Batavia Bulldog. A couple of things about your cancel culture segment. On the Land O'Lakes. In typical U.S. fashion, they took away the Indian, but they kept the land. Just like the Americans. Bye.
Yeah, wouldn't they be upset, right?
I get upset, and I stop buying that butter just because the packaging upset me. Where's that Indian? First of all, she was hot.
Hotter than hell.
And second of all, she's not selling anything. She's just part of the picture. Why do we have to get rid of the hot Indian?
And may I say, I'm now dating her on Ashley Madison. That's where she went.
Hey, JB, this is Jason from Cincinnati. I've got a situation going on in my house that I can only blame it on you and years of you in my head. I'm walking through my house, babbling shit that makes no sense, and I sound like an asshole. I'll, for no reason, just blurt out, "It was an ambush!" And I've got my wife and my daughters going, what the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Why do you keep saying that?
It was an ambush.
That's right. Walking around the house, the other thing is people go around and say, I always, no matter what, I'm telling you, I always go think about it. And I always go, maybe. But I never go around and say it was an ambush.
It was an ambush.
Which is the funniest thing. Spiro telling us about an ambush. 833 Loon Line.
Hey, Johnny. What up, Buzz? Hey, just had a question. Who's Eduardo? Is that his real name? Is that his stage name? Has he ever been on your show? Has he ever called in? The guy just fascinates me, so I was just wondering, who is he? This is kind of stuff I stay up late at night thinking about. All right, guys, take it easy. Click.
Thank you, caller. 833 Loon Line, 833 LOON line. Leave your stuff there. Eduardo, just one of those Hall of Famers. He listens to the show, has listened to it for years, and just sends in crazy stuff. Songs, nutty things. It seems to me that Eduardo's always coming up with something in his brain when he hears something.
He's something of a genius.
He is kind of he's a genius. He hears something and he goes, wait a minute, Buzz lives in a shit box. I should write a song about that.
I've been in fucked up houses for like 14 months.
Buzz lived in a shit box, but he doesn't anymore. He saw some really strange shit when he opened up his door. There were pimps, crack, and meth heads, and a tranny whore. Buzz lived in a shit box, but he doesn't anymore.
This is such a nightmare. I mean, you can't even believe it. First of all, every place is shitty. And you keep finding out exactly how more shitty it is than you originally thought. And I'm living, with 100 other people in some giant concrete brick shit box. Gang graffiti and prostitutes, drug dealers, and a 24-hour subway up the street.
Buzz always finds the bright spot. He gets a BJ while he's in line waiting for his sub.
There were pimps, crack, and meth heads, and a tranny whore. Buzz lived in a shitbox, but he doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
I could listen to that song over and over and over again.
There he is. You ask who Eduardo is? That's Eduardo. God bless Eduardo, everybody. Yeah. All right. Voicemail. 833 Loon Line.
Hey, Johnny, just listened to episode 21. You've been singing Never Been to Spain. That was written by Hoyt Axton. Yes, the same Hoyt Axton who was in WKRP in Cincinnati, played Lonnie Anderson's future husband, and the father in Gremlins. He also wrote Heartbreak Hotel and The Cat Named Kalamazoo. Bingo! Later.
Well, I love that. People catching up with the shit show, named, of course, because of the way we started it in April of 2020 during a shitstorm that continues. And named by, of course, my wife, not the one on Ashley Madison I'm dating. Yeah, knock it off. Buzz lived. Now that's a kid. Now, by the way, that song is now in my head. Buzz lived in a shit box. Buzz lived in a shit hole.
But he doesn't
anymore. He saw some real strange shit when he opened up his door.
There were
pimps, cracking meth heads, and tranny whore. Buzz lived in a shit box, but he doesn't anymore. Right on, man. All right. So we know that Hoyt Axton, I don't know why you wanted to tell me that, but thank you. Never Been to Spain, which is, I don't know why I sing it. Well, I've never been to Spain was written by Hoyt Axton.
Yeah. Elvis does a great version of it, but I was amazed to hear that he wrote Heartbreak Hotel, which is, I believe, my favorite Elvis Presley song.
Since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's on the end of lonely street. By the way, this is about how much reverb he had on the Heartbreak Hotel.
That's right.
I'll make you lonely. I'll make you lonely. Make you so lonely I could cry.
Elvis.
Hey, Johnny, this is David Bulldog.
Wait a minute now. This is the same Bulldog. See, he's already branded himself and called twice. Is that the same guy who said he was bulldogging the last time?
It seemed, yeah, and desperate to keep his identity a secret.
Right.
Just call me Bulldog.
Hey, Johnny, this is David Bulldog. I got a pressing issue here, and this one really irritates me. Why isn't Three Dog Night in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, all right, I get it. He's right about that. Three Dog Night had Joy to the World. They had Mama Told Me to Come, Never Been to Spain. They had and one is the loneliest number that you live.
It doesn't seem like they lasted very long, despite their output.
Hold on a second. We do have in our...
There are only 3 of them. You know, if one gets sick
Three
or
Dog
something,
Night.
they're done.
Chuck Negron was it. Now, here's the weird thing. We do have in our system, I remember in the Love Dirt Lounge, Chuck Negron of Three Dog Night, the guy who sang One.
It's just no good
This is
anymore since you
Chuck
went
Negron.
away.
One.
Didn't he have a famous drug habit?
Yes, and he not only did he have a famous drug habit, but he told us, and I want to try to find this whole thing with the Brandmeier interview. He told us that he had so much sex. We got a theme going here now.
Oh, that was it. That's what it
His
that's
penis
what-
exploded.
Right.
It exploded. It split in half.
I know something spectacular happened.
Oh, my Lord. We got to find that. Man, oh, man. But, I mean, I'm with the Bulldog. Three Dog Night, you mean, there's some people in now. I mean, Devo has been nominated for the Hall of Fame. Devo. I get it. Whip It. I get it. One song that I know of. But Three Dog Night.
Yeah.
Either they're in the Hall of Fame already or they should be nominated. Anyway, let's listen to this. And he doesn't tell the story, but he sings One live in the Love Dirt Lounge on our show. Chuck Negron of Three Dog Night. Yes, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
You need to hear the history to see the future. The Brandmeier Archives.
Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Negron, the voice of Three Dog Night. Live in the Love Dirt Lounge.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1. Experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. 'Cause 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 1 is the loneliest number. Oh, worse than 2. It's just no good anymore since you went away. Now I spend my time making rhymes of yesterday. 1 is the loneliest. 1 is the loneliest. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 1 is the loneliest. 1 is the loneliest. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
That is amazing. If you just tuned into that now, if you sped ahead in the podcast or whatever, that isn't that's Chuck Nigron from Three Dog Night singing one in our studio with his backup band, not Three Dog Night, and an exploded penis, which is what he should have called his band. But I'm sitting here and I'm going, as I always do whenever I hear stuff like this, I go, wow, that was part of my day. You know, Three Dog Night, grew up with the band. There he is. He's in there singing like that. That's just beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Yeah. And here's the thing. And Mac, you say you know where all these archives are. You don't know where any of these archives are.
They're somewhere.
That's right.
Yeah. You know where they are? You call Mac.
Hey, can you find that? Nope.
Now I want to hear the interview. But that song? Wow.
So, I mean, that song gets you in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I mean, forget Devo.
So, Devo, so to answer your question, to the guy, the voicemail guy, is I don't know why Three Dog Night isn't in the Hall of Fame.
There's a bunch of people that should be in there.
Mac, is Three Dog Night in the Hall of Fame? Do you know that?
No, they're not.
They should be.
Despite having something like 20 consecutive top 40 hits, they're still not in the Hall of Fame.
It's ridiculous. I'm going to make it. I'm going to find Chuck. I'm going to find out. I mean, look, Devo, we get it. Okay, they're in with Whip It. Okay, I don't know what other songs they did, and God bless Devo. This is a song that has lasted a lifetime, and it will last forever. But Three Dog Night, they had harmonies. He was the voice. Chuck was the voice of Three Dog Night, and the other guys were basically doing the harmony around Chuck. Come on, what's better? This or... Well, or...
they're different.
It's not even the same.
Apples,
right.
oranges.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Devo is that, but Joy to the World, come on.
Bullfrog.
Yeah, yeah. Come on. That's it. Anyone out there listening, Three Dog Night. The nominees are in for this year. You got Jay-Z, you got Devo, you got some other people.
I wonder... And I'm serious. I wonder if the exploding penis hasn't hurt their chances of getting in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Listen, I'm the manager of Three Dog Night, Chuck Nigron. I want to get him in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, isn't he the guy with the exploding penis?
Yeah, like no one in rock and roll has ever done anything worse than that. Had their wiener explode because they've had too much sex.
It's fantastic. That deserves to be in a Hall of Fame of some sort.
May I say this? I think I'm answering my own question, and I agree with you, Buzz. I believe no one in the Hall of Fame has ever had an exploding penis, except for Chuck Nigron. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's end with that guy's joke.
Hey, Johnny, I just got to tell you, I woke up this morning to a blowjob. I tell you what, that's the last time I fall asleep on the bus with my mouth open. Click.
Let's keep the dirt flowing on the Shade Show. All right, man, that was beautiful. That's what I call it.
It was an ambush.
It was an ambush. Thanks for listening. Brad Meyer everywhere. Rate, comment, follow, share, smash that YouTube button, baby. We go. You know how to find us. Facebook.com/Brad Meyer Show. Twitter @Brad Meyer Show. For the show, we keep you posted up there. YouTube.com/Brand Meyer. BRANDMEIER. For everything else, BrandMeyerShow.com. Link about it. No, you link about it. Yeah, let's see it together. Link about it. No, you link about it.
You put it the no in it.
Okay, wait a minute.
With or without the no?
Okay, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay, no. All right. BradMeyerShow.com. Link about it. You link about it.
It was an ambush.
Yeah. Later.
I gotta go do a thing at a place.
All right, numbnuts. We've reached the end of another edition of the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast.
Jesus, why? Tell me why!
Pick up Johnny B face masks, mugs, shirts, collectibles, CDs, and more at BrandmeierShow.com. Just click merch when you get there.
I don't understand you.
When you visit, be sure to sign up for email updates.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Sign up to keep up with what's up.
That's how I roll.
Follow Brandmeier on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever podcasts are found. If you want, leave a review.
Hit it, Grandpa.
Johnny B's on Facebook at Facebook.com/Brandmeier Show.
Bitchin'.
And be sure to check out the official Jonathan Brandmeier YouTube channel.
Oh, Johnny, that's where I like it.
Watch Johnny B and subscribe for free at YouTube.com/Brandmeier.
You are erect, sir.
And leave a voicemail at 833-LOON-LINE for entertaining, not complaining.
I hate to complain, but I have to.
I'm Jimmy Mack, and if you're into Star Wars, check out my show at RebelForceRadio.com for Star Wars news, celebrity interviews, and more.
I can't keep it all in my mind.
Thanks for listening to the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. Bingo! Rate, comment, follow, and share. It's Brandmeier everywhere.
Johnny, B.
Click.